government agrees on piecemeal approach for Air India divestment after efforts to sell the entire airline fell flat. Group of ministers agreed to divest 100% stake in the ground handling unit AIATSL. Stake sale is likely to happen as early as FY19. Let's first listen in to the Aviation Secretary RN Chaubey.
Now, the alternate mechanism has reviewed the position process relating to disinvestment of the subsidiaries of Air India and of Pawan Hans, and appropriate decisions have been taken for strategic sale of the ground handling agency, which is Air India Air Transport Services Limited, and strategic sale of Pawan Hans, and these processes are being taken forward.
Let's also take a look at the story filed by Parisha Tyagi regarding the same story earlier.
Although divestment of Air India could not fructify as the government planned, the Civil Aviation Ministry met the Finance Minister, and both departments decided to give a go-ahead to 100% strategic divestment of AIATSL, which is the ground and transportation subsidiary of Air India. The AIATSL will be divested 100%, but before that it will be needed to be converted into a special purpose vehicle, and afterwards the EOI and PIM for AIATSL will be issued. Sources also tell us that the government is in a mood to carry out with this process, to finalizing this process before FY19, but it could be a bit difficult for the government to do so, as there are only 3 months left for this financial year to end. Another important decision which was taken after the meeting was to take the divestment of Pawan Hans a step forward. Remember, just a few days back the government had issues RFQ for Pawan Hans, which is the request for question, and now after the meeting the Finance Minister has given an approval to the Civil Aviation Ministry to issue the SPA, which is the share purchase agreement for sale of Pawan Hans. The transaction advisor SBI Capital will also issue RFP, which is the request for purchase for Pawan Hans, shortly. So these were the two decisions taken at today's meeting, and the next step, sources tell us that for Pawan Hans the government is quite in a mood to materialize the divestment shortly, and it can be expected to go ahead with it within next 2-3 months.